sobriety! Is this not why you were here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny Cameron. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your horse. Get a weapon collector horse.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Right, everyone, how you doing? Yeah. Deep in the bunker, woohoo! Friday's fun, yes. Let's hope so, after the mood I was in last week. Right, let's see who's on. Zed, Pedro, Deep in the Bunker, Tactical, Richard, Murray, Stu. How you lot doing? Oh, Persia, how you doing? You alright? Alright, so here's for the early ones.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
And you'll have to wait to see the sexy sword porn until a particular person gets here. So if she's late, blame Funky because she's moderating on these things still. See if there's any comments. Murray said, I demand to have some booze. You get some booze. You go and have some. You have some, mate. I'm staying sober till the end of the month. So, yeah. Mark said, we got sword porn for. You're right, Mark. How you doing, mate? Oh, I meant to message you about Titane, Stu. And I'm assuming that is called Titane now because of there being titanium in the film. Titanium, you know, fucking excellent film, isn't it, Stu? Persia, you right, mate? Richard said, Mike, cheers for watching my training video. Yeah, that was good, Rich. That was very impressive. That's very impressive. It's been a long time since I've been able to do anything like that. I used, maybe not on that scale, but I used to be able to lift some, you know, that if I it was impressive to other people anyway. But I couldn't do that nowadays. Womble, how are you? You all right? Perjo said, not going to start complaining because I won't stop. Well, what's the matter? You can have a complaint if you want. You can have a complaint. Yeah, so myself, Metallic Reality, and Stu, not at the same time, watched Titane, French film, Titane. Fucking brilliant. Highly recommend it. If you haven't seen Titane, go and watch it, man. It's fucking excellent. Metallic loved it as well. Oh, Green Diesel, I just saw you on, Funky. How you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, cheers anyone who's come over from Funky. I appreciate that because I know sometimes people do. Deep in the Bunker said, what's She-Hulk series? Total crap. Oh, Zed, sorry. The only reason I didn't reply, I thought, I might wait for a little bit, and then when I actually really need to like do it, I'll reply to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was only because I thought I'll wait till I actually really need the name, and then I'll talk to you about it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm like. Metallic, how you doing, Metallic? Nice to see you on. She said, "Pox of YouTube didn't tell me you start." Oh, I was going to tell you myself, and I thought, no, surely she'll know. Well, you only kept us waiting 4 minutes anyway. I'll go and get her for you in a second. I'll just catch up. Oh, I filled out my ship card today. Take a look at that beauty. Would you like to see what the other side says? My camera won't focus today, but that says I'm male. There you go. Properly done on a piece of card. Well, mine's even on a piece of plastic. There you go. Right, just going to catch up with a couple of the comments. Bojo said, fucked with the flu. Been about you still ill after 3 weeks. Work's busy as fuck. And the Oregano dude, all bad for you then. No, it's all right, Zed. If I don't get, I just thought I'd leave it a couple of days, until I really need it. Do you know what I mean? Richard said, got the hilt of small sword all fixed up. Need to carve the handle and thread the pommel. Nice one. Metallic said, hello, everyone. Hello, by the way. She said, hell. Captain Electra, how you doing, Dave? You all right, mate? So I'm here for a minute till my wife gets in. Right, I'll quickly get this sword out because this is a metallic sword I made for her. So there's mine. Oh no, actually, there's the one she's letting me have custody of. But they're all hers. And this is her beauty. Or her new beauty, anyway. It's not quite finished yet, so it'll be a little bit dirty. And but yeah, look at this little fucking beauty. Freshly done tonight. See if you can see the pattern on the scabbard. Yeah, you can. Maker's mark on that bit there. Again, the blade needs a clean as well, polish. And it's still not sharpened yet. But yes. Just watching my balls there. Got Maker's mark up there. That's a lovely blade shape as well. This is how tight the sheath is. You can't even flick it off. Yeah, the innuendo's coming out now. There you go. I don't need to ask Metallic what she thinks. I already know. All right, let me catch up. Yeah, hello, my pretty. Yes. She wasn't talking to me there. Mark said, females only. You're such a kidder. What about the alien you had? Fuck's sake. Cornish Bob, how you doing, mate? You right? Hello, everyone who's just joined in. No, you little baby boy. Oh, fuck's sake. Dan said he had 2 panic attacks. So I hope you get over them, mate. That's horrible, mate. Yeah, I know they can really fuck people up. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, still needs a little bit of cleaning, but yeah, well, I'm glad you like Metallic. I don't know if you're going to give her a name, are you? They do have names. Technically, these swords do have names. It's either Swallow or Zirael, but I think Zirael is just swallow in the sort of Elvish language of the Witcher. Yeah, it is a fucking beauty, though, isn't it? I never noticed this today. I was showing Metallic the colour of it, and I dyed the colour. And then we looked at mine. We were like, what the fuck? That's a completely different colour. Mine was virtually that colour once. So it's actually, mine's lost a lot of its sort of orangeness. Shut it, you lot with your swallow. Funny thing is, that's why I don't call it swallow. That's why I call it Ziriel. Because I laugh at oh yes, metallic sword, sorry. Demon Bunk said beveled edge Ricasso is like an episode of Forged in Fire, but will it kill? Yes, it will. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, you've seen metallic cutting with this one, which is her one that I look after now. Fuck's sake. Let's put it an easy way. The first one I made. There you go. That was the first one I made. Yeah, I will get around to reading everyone's comments. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted showing Metallica a new sword because she's not seen this like close up apart from pictures. Metallic's has got a different pattern on it as well. I don't know if you can see. I can't really get it. Like, I can't get it up, but I can. There you go. Whereas my ones, the first one's got this. I didn't have the patterns then anyway. You see that? There's like a sort of, it's hard to say, like a squarish kind of pattern. I could probably show this one upside down actually. Yeah, fuck this. I'll tell you the thing that always amazes me. Those fucking lines are made of a blue biro. And that fucking stuff, that never, look how old, how old's this one? And them lines are still perfect. Yeah, blue biro. And it was supposed to be blue because on the original sword, the sort of, the lines are blue. It's blue stitching on theirs, on the original one. Green Diesel says, is that a giant poster above your bed with all the weapons on it? What it is, yeah, if you ask are those guns real, I'll trigger a little video for you. Yeah, hello everyone who's just come on if I've missed you. So I think Falcon Punch, Darren, 4x4 fella, Mother, Pedro Bats, Mark, thank you for coming over from Funky, I appreciate that. Champagne Pappy, yeah, anyone who's come over and anyone who I ain't seen, hello. I will get round to actually reading everyone's comments eventually, as I say. Talking about saws. All right, I don't know if he's got. Yeah, well, if you ask the question, are those guns real? And what it is you have to be a little bit careful showing firearms on live streams now. Especially, you're not actually allowed to hold a firearm on a live stream nowadays. So to be careful, just to stop them ever shutting my live streams down, my stuff is actually covered up by a picture of itself. So that stuff's really there, and that stuff's really there. And then YouTube can't say anything to me. Because it's a fucking picture. Archetypes, they are real, but no, they're not made of plastic. That's not made of plastic. That's not made of plastic. That's not made of plastic. They're not made of plastic. There's probably less things made of plastic than there is. Yeah. Green Deal's your air. I've got air guns. Most of my air guns are. I lock the air guns up now. They're in a box just there. See that box there? Zed said, I should point out that I'm in a strange mood tonight, so everyone be careful with your comments. There you go. Zed's warned you. There you go. That means, hopefully, he's modding with a fucking fist of iron tonight. Definitely get the ones I asked you last time. No exceptions now. By the way, if anyone wants to buy one of these, you can. They're on my merchandise. You get them as a sticker, and you cut them out, and you can be part of the Spyro hunting and intel team then. Metallic's part of it. Pimbo's got an ID card. Yeah. Was it a good idea filling out sex? Yes, females only, I'm male. Or was that pointless? Right, Nick, how you doing, mate? Falcon Punch had some nice shooting in your crossbow competition. Thank you. Yeah, pretty good, wasn't it? I'll tell you what, Cornish Bob did really well. And I thought I was shooting pretty good that day. Sometimes, I'm a bit off, but that day I was shooting fucking decently. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I'll do a shooting competition for the new people. It's anyone can join in, and it's just like you versus me. You film your bit in your garden, I film my bit here, and I put them together. Yeah, it's a good little thing. Get the community going together. You can use air rifles, air pistols, anything, and it's running right now. And Mark Hacker of let me just make sure there's no info on this, of Celtic Crossbows said the winner can have some crossbow bolts. So yeah, we'll sort that out one day. It'll probably have to be a raffle type thing though, because we don't really have a winner, if you know what I mean. Someone's just donated. Let me just go and check what this is and see if they left me a message. Thank you, by the way, whoever did just donate. I massively appreciate that. Bats, thank you, mate. You left a message. He said beer tokens for the fun, pal. Hope you're good. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Oh, I was just trying to get back on. Here you go, Bats. I massively appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Cheers, mate. That really makes a difference on my channel because I've been completely demonetized and this is my job, so I don't even get paid anymore. I'm a forced volunteer. Zed says shit the bed. No, but I found out today that one of my mates has been given weeks, a couple of months to live. Oh, that's fucking horrible, Jed. Yeah, really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that, Jed. Terrible, isn't it? 4x4 fella said, Mike, I got a new knife this week. Cold Steel AK-47. Love the way it feels. Lovely knife. I've seen them. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? I've got a couple of Cold Steel knives. Funnily enough, Zed bought me them. And Peach. I got a couple of, Zed and Peach got me some Cold Steel. Oh, and I got a bit of Cold Steel off of Stu saying that he got me a couple of Cold Steel things. Gave me a couple of Cold Steel things. Yeah. I like Cold Steel, so I think it's decent. Stinker's Bridge, how you doing, mate? He said, my air rifles are in the gun safe. It's Scally's. Oh, if Scally's have a break in, they can't walk off with them. Yeah, I think you're supposed to, actually. Yeah, mine are locked in a box there. Big fuck off. It's basically a laid down cabinet, essentially. You know what I mean? Electro, he said, I've had enough Spyro experience that I should get the ID. Was hypnotized once by Spyro. Yes, you were. And I've got the footage to prove it. Yeah, get yourself one, Dave. I don't know why my camera won't fucking look at that for a fucking yeah. I look older in that picture than I do now. Oh god. Don't worry, Mark. He said advert, lol. I'll do you a full-on advert soon, or do you mean for crossbow accessories? Well, I will mention all your crossbow stuff eventually, but I need to get some info off you so I know what I'm showing. Richard said you could do a raffle for the winner of each match. Well, I suppose, Rick, but he'd be giving out so much stuff, it'd be never ending for him. Tactical said, I'm a tight ass, Mike. Can you swing some cold tea? For fuck's sake. Falcon said, Mike, do you have any bucklers? I've got a buckler I made from a wok. Yeah, it's not a very good one. I might make more. Yeah. I am interested in making shields. I just haven't got round to it yet. Electro said, family just arrived. Time to go to dinner. See you all later. Cheers for coming on, Electro. I appreciate that, mate. The Spyro Files episode 2 and new Spyro stream will be the 1st of October, mate. Zed said, well, it's one of those things, I suppose, when you get to my age. It's to be expected a bit. Poor fellow was taking it pretty well, though. Yeah, it must be horrible, though. I know what you mean, though, Zed. It must be fucking horrible. All round. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, nice one, Rich. Yeah, put the winners into a thing, and then each one of those winners can... Yes. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do, Zed. Rich, sorry. Oh, yes. And if you like the Spyroverse stuff, yeah, a lot of you viewers probably don't know what the hell we're talking about, but... The Spyro Files and Spyroverse is a little sort of thing we've come up with for a bit of a laugh. It's just we've discovered that Spyrographs are evil. So I've set up a group called the Spyro Hunting and Intel Team. Shit. There's even books based on it. These are real books that you can buy off Amazon. Let's get it right. You actually buy these off of Amazon. As you said, Electro said he's been hypnotized by one before. It's a genuine, real phenomenon. There's even a documentary on my channel all about it. Go and find it. You'll love it. You'll have the time of your life. It'll be the funniest thing you've ever seen. Hoping not a bit much now. And then that's 2 people gone. Come back and join in. You'll love it. You'll love it. I'm filming episode 2 right now. Mark said, do you want to see a full contact sword fight going off in October? What's that then? What you do those, do you? Is that what you mean? Mark said, cheers, Mike. You're a star. I want to ask Zed If he can do me a funky intro video. Zed don't do no videos. Oh, you mean Jim? Do you mean Jim? Like what? Like this one? Oh, by the way, when I play this advert, it's a little 30-second advert. Every single thing he mentions is actually really for sale in my shop. All right.
Fanja, stay on the floor, shut your cake hole, and use your King Lears for once in your life, you fucking mug. It's a tough world out there for a grizzled East End enforcer. If, like me, you need quality accessories that you can rely on, get your ass down to Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium. Fucking wallop, son. Get your ass down, Mike's. He'll give you the quivers, he'll give you broadheads, and he'll give you aids. These novelty bayonet cocking aids are a worthy addition to any pistol crossbow setup. Excellent handmade gear at basement prices. Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium! I told Mike you'd buy him a coffee. Don't make me a cunt.
Fucking hell, I love that video. Yes. All of this stuff is really for sale. So crossbow cocking aids, slings, small quivers, big quivers, fucking everything. Broadheads. I got the broadheads right here. Come on, go to the shop. There's a thing called Nightbot. Has just put, if you look there, Nightbot, WC shop, crossbow accessories, key rings. Go and buy them. Go on, you're helping me out massively. Help me survive another winter. Can't you see I'm starving to death here? Oh God. Where was I? Oh yes, Tactical said yes. Where was it? Yeah, there might be a SWAT. Is it like a shit SWAT team coming soon? Yes. I ain't got the video yet. I'm gonna save that video for the next Spyroverse stream, which will be October the 1st. I love that advert. It's fucking excellent. Yes. Put in the words !shop. The link will pop up and then you can buy some crossbow accessories if you've got crossbows. Spanish said, I bought a crossbow. It's 12-inch bolts. Can I use shorter ones? What is the crossbows? A full-size crossbow. I would never, ever recommend ever shooting small bolts in a full-size crossbow. You can shoot big bolts out of a pistol crossbow, but don't shoot little bolts out of a big crossbow. You're asking for trouble from what I've seen. Ah, 4x4 fella, just ordered post. Good on you, mate. Thank you. Nice one, yes. Green Diesel said, do you prefer crossbows to airgun shooting? I don't mind either, but I'll be honest with you, I get out my crossbows more than anything, but it doesn't help that I think I've got 21 crossbows, so there's a lot of them sitting about that need using. There's one there that you just saw. There's 3 there. There's another one just there. Homemade crossbow. Oh, there's a crossbow there. There's a crossbow there, and there's a crossbow there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that you can just see in here. I think there's 3 behind there, so that's 11. There's 11 in this room, and I think the rest are up in the loft and that. Metallic said, check out the review of the first book. Please leave reviews for the book so people get them suggested to them when they're on Amazon. Yes, good idea, Metallic. Nice one. Nice one. I need to smack my coffee out then, Metallic. Whose crossbows? Oh, sorry. There's 21 crossbows in this room that belong to my absolutely lovely ex-wife, Metallic Rally. All right. Is that good enough? You're going to tell me off now. I'm in trouble now. Richard said the full-size compound crossbow, 20-inch carbon box. Yeah. Also, yeah, good point, Rich. Yeah, and also when you start going up into compounds and shit, you don't want to start using lighter bolts. Yeah, the more powerful the crossbow, the heavier the bolt. Dad said, "Why, thank you, my favourite ex-husband. You know the feeling's mutual. I'll show you like the ring if you want to see it." Right. But yeah, I don't mind either. I'll do crossbow shooting, I'll do air rifle shooting, whatever, you know. But I've got more crossbows and they're easy just to get the stuff. And oh, Mother said not enough crossbows. Do you know how to use them? Or maybe you need a CSW to tell you. Yes. Sorry, Mother, I missed your other comment earlier. What was it? If you've got another comment, put it on again. I did see it, and then I think I was too busy going on about something else. Yeah, she lets me caress them at least, tactical. They're not mine, though. I'm just looking after them. But she did agree, this is metallic, she did agree that next time she comes over, we'll get married again, and we'll get divorced again, and then she's going to let me have custody of this one. So I'll actually have my own sword then. Can't wait. Cornish Bob says, sorry, missed some chat. I had to have a shower, but just to say the competition with you, I was in first place in second round. Yes, you were. You were. Spanish Chicken said, I only bought because I thought they might get banned. Never assembled it. All right. Well, whatever you're shooting, I'd recommend, if it's a full-size crossbow, get big bolts. If it's a pistol crossbow, get pistol bolts. But don't fuck about with little bolts in a big crossbow. It's all about points in mine. For how I do mine, because you might win 2 rounds, but then lose by points. It's all by points in my game. In my shooting competition, it's all about the points. All right, Funky, how you doing, mate? What was you drinking? I saw you was having something. Was that a whiskey or something? Deep in the Bung said, English versus Cornish. No, none of that. None of that. Fuck's sake, I'm not having that conversation. Oh, Steve, how you doing, mate? You're right, Steve. He said, my mate went to buy a gold... bloody jokes. I'll read it anyway. Fuck's sake. My mate went to buy a goldfish from Pets at Home. The guys asked him, do you want an aquarium? My mate said, I don't give a bugger what star sign it is. Fuck's sake. Bat said, anyone got any experience with Warhammers? Do you want me to show you the one I made? I've made a Warhammer, and I will make more of these to sell eventually. It's just I ain't got around to it yet. They'll be slightly different to this as well. The ones I make now are slightly better. A bit like with everything I make, they get a bit better the next time round. So this is actually made from a rock pick, but I'll tell you what, they're fucking decent to make Warhammers with. If you want just a proper tactical, proper working Warhammer, nothing fancy, you know what I mean? Just does the fucking job it's supposed to. Spike and hammer. I can I make these. Timbo, how you doing, Timbo? Yeah, Timbo. You lot can buy these on my merch store if you want to join the Spyro hunting and intel team. Metallic's in it. Timbo's in it. They've got their membership card. Well, Metallic ain't quite got ours yet, but it's on the way. And that's not my real signature. That was a WeaponCollector signature, which doesn't exist. Oh, fuck's sake. Mother said, I want that cold steel Warhammer, but it's impossible to get. Nah, get a weapon collector Warhammer then. And I can make these more fancy if you wanted to. I think when I made Liam's one, it had it wasn't all taped up. So Liam's one had, this part was a nice bit of bare metal, same as the top, and the handle was like string wrapped. I ain't got no pictures of his one, and it was slightly longer as well because I can make longer handles. But these work well fucking good for Warhammers, and it's a proper, you know, you want a Warhammer, you want to do what it's supposed to do, nothing fancy, no fancy looking, you know, shit on it. Because that's completely solid. So the shaft of this hammer goes right down to there. I am Metallic's even got the shipmobile. Yes, I showed you the picture, didn't I? Yeah, Metallic's got shipmobile. She's going to have a full-on... Yeah. Well, Metallic's actually in the set. If you watch the second episode of Spyro Files, it's not on yet. She's in it. She's co-starring in the next one. Timber said I have to show my shit card. Yeah, you'd have to get us a picture or something. Timber. Oh, Metallic! I could always show him it again if he's being a good boy tonight. Maybe I'll show him it. That sounds wrong. The sword. I mean, fuck's sake. It always goes wrong at some point. Bat said, I see the cold steel ones are out of stock. Yeah, if anyone's ever interested in one of these, well, I will definitely sell them eventually, Steve. I haven't got round to selling any yet, but I've been meaning to sell them for ages. And I'm going to change this front bit to, so these edges are sort of points, if you know what I mean. So it'll be curved in, slightly different. Now, I got some videos using this on it against things like hard hats, motorbike helmets. Fucking sails through a fucking hard hat. Metallic says, send the pictures of your shit cards, then Mike can do one of those meet the stuff. Yeah, actually do that. Yeah, do that. Send in your pictures of your... Anyone who's got a shit card or any shit merchandise, send me pictures in and I can put it in the live stream. 4x4 fella said, where the ID cards to order? I want to use that on one of my jobs. Yeah, if you go to the bit that says Nightbot, buy Weapon Collector t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers there. So you buy the sticker, cut it out, stick it on a piece of plastic or a bit of card, fill it in. There you go. They're only a couple of quid or something. You know, it might be, I don't know, but gets me a little bit of merchandise money. I can't think of the word, but yeah. Let's say. Oh, we are funky anyway. This is the. I have to phrase this very, correctly. So, because all of my weapons are metallics now, aren't they? Since the divorce, she lets me look after them for her. So this is the first one I made. The Witcher Ziriel sword. That was the first one I made. One she was trying to nick all that time, but then got them all anyway. And this is the one I finished today, which is Metallic's newest one. It still needs a bit of cleaning up though. I need to polish the blade, sharpen the blade, do a little bit of cleaning and finishing on the scabbard. Got a nice pattern on it as well. Can you see in between the actual lines? That's come out good, ain't it, Metallic? Because we was worried it wasn't going to show. But the problem is when you wet the sheath, it sort of disappears. Maker's mark there. Funky said, "Wow, she's a lucky girl." Well, got to do anything for your ex-wives. There you go. Beauty, isn't it? I'm really happy with that. Yeah, just a little bit of finishing now. I didn't think I was going to get to finish it today because the fucking scabbard was still wet this morning. So I ended up keep putting it out in the garden in the sun. Then I had to get a fucking hairdryer out on it, but it worked. The one thing I can't quite get over though, Metallic, as we were saying, I can't believe that this scabbard was nearly the same colour as that one originally. And look how it's changed over the, I don't know about years, but I don't know. Yeah, this one's gone a bit duller, but it don't matter. It suits it, you know, because you'll notice that the copper goes a bit duller, and it sort of still matches in. You was better off having the second one, I think, Metallic, because as I said before, every time I make another one, they get a bit better. So. Right. Bat said, I'll dig the hammer videos out and have a look. Yes, yeah, have a look, mate. Just look Warhammer. I'm so happy. I'm so chuffed the pattern came out. Yeah, it still looks good, doesn't it? And you can still properly see it. You can still properly see it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's nice, isn't it? Deep in the Bung said, pommel and handle looks like Perseus from Clash of the Titans. Ah, nice. I'll tell you what it was based on. It was based on a sword from the game The Witcher 3. Tactical said he puts that much work into making that, and he's hoping for wedding number 2. That's already been promised, mate. I know she said. No, that's happening. That's already happening. Don't worry about that. Richard said, Dad said it's not at all red like the first picture. I reckon that was the lighting. I reckon that was the lighting in the shed or something. Made it look red, didn't it? Really, God Mike's turned into one of those always banging on about his ex. That's sake. Oh God. Cornish Bob said I have to get the Tucson out to polish it. The only thing I've got at the minute, I can't find it. I may have to buy some stuff because I want to give that a proper polish. I've got some Silvo though and some Brasso. Dad said, I'll tell you what, Mike, if I got married, all the God forbid, and divorced, and they demanded customary weapons, she'd get every single one of them. Oh, the bloody hell. Just check the proof of that whiskey. It's nice and strong, then. 48%. Nice. Dad said, provided there was enough room for her body for me to fit them all in. Fuck's sake, Zed. Oh, God. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. In fact, but Zed, your exes aren't lovely like me. Okay. We've still got the exact same relationship we had when we was married, so it doesn't matter. Just we ain't got the burden of being married now. Timber said, image of my shit card emailed. Thank you, Timbo. Nice one. There's my tablet. Don't mind me showing it, do you? Dad said, Metallic, no one is lovelier to me than my weapons. Persia said she's turned the weapons against me. Yeah, it said it would be she's turned the weapons against me. Oh, fuck's sake. While I'm just looking for this, if anyone did want to donate, you can. It is very much welcome, and it really does help me out. And you don't have to do a lot, and also you won't be making Jim a cunt then, because he said you're going to make him a cunt if you don't buy me a coffee. So this is how to buy me a coffee. It's a 30-second advert. Don't run off. And by the time I come back, I should have this picture for you. Nearly there. Fuck's sake. Great minds think alike, Timbo. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it, Timbo. Fucking excellent. Oh, I fucking love it. There you go. Yes, please. Sex, yes, please. Exactly. So I wasn't the only one. Nice one, Timbo. Timbo gets involved in a lot of these things as well. Like, he gets the merch and that, and yeah, cheers, Timbo. I love that. It's great. Mother said, only my weapons understand me. Well, I'm lucky because my ex-wife does understand me. But yeah, the weapons do as well. That I get to look after now. But I'm happy being the custodian of them. Stinkers Bridge said, coffee wouldn't work for me then. Oh, wouldn't it? I don't know. That's strange. I don't know why that does that. That should work. It should even be able to take multiple things as well. It says it can take like I don't know. It can take debit, credit, and PayPal. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you trying though, mate. Yeah, work for bats. Yeah, don't forget to like everyone. Not like everyone, but like the stream, everyone. Roger now, when it's a mohawk, it's just a nod of the head. Oh, Zed said metallic. I know the truth about women. On the outside, they're all sweetness and light, but underneath, they're evil. Oh, fuck's sake. Zed said, and now I can't type properly. I can't run over each other. Fuck's sake. Right. Talking about crossbow accessories, I've got a load ready if anyone wants any. So, because people have been asking for stuff and they're not buying it again. So, I've got R9 quivers ready. If you want them, that'll fit on your Cobra Adder or your R9. You can mount the bolts upside down, upwards, like that, any way you want. So there's them. This is all in my coffee shop. I've got the little quivers that take the standard bolts, that will take any standard bolts as well. They're on there ready now. And I've got quite a few batches of broadhead bolts. You can't buy these anywhere else. I'm the only one who makes them. You can buy other ones, but you can't buy these because I'm the only, as I say, I'm the only person who makes these. They're the proper hardened steel heads that you would get on larger bolts and arrows and stuff like that. So that's all ready now. If you want any, where's that one come from? Fuck knows, it don't matter. Cornish Bob said, I received mine. Thank you, WC, for R9. Cheers, mate. Yeah, glad you liked it. Oh, you lot recommended music. I ain't listened to it yet, but I listened to it once before I bought it. I did buy that. I don't suppose Samurai's not on tonight, is he? He's been recommending me quite a lot of music. Timber said, yeah, that photo wasn't so funny trying to get into Poland, but some funny looks from armed border guards, fuck's sake. Is that a real fucking passport picture then? Dad said to Metallic, due to my hydrocell, I couldn't use little finger off a glove to wank with. Never mind a sock. Oh, God. Your sock ran off over, fuck's sake, Metallic. Archetype said, women aren't evil. They're just arrogant as a man who can get sex most of the time would be. Which is our own fault. Darren, yeah, I'll give him a proper go soon. That said, Christ, Zed, public safety announcement. What the fuck is a hydro? I don't know either. In all honesty, Metallic. Says, remind you, I've had an operation to fix that on the 29th. Right, someone just donated. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's go and see who it was. See if they've left me a message. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, that really, really helps, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you. There you go. And you've not made a cunt of Jim either now. Like Timbo didn't. I told Timbo, that you bought us a couple of coffees. I say us, me and him. So to the person who just donated. Dan said, if you like Rancid, Mike, you might like UK subs. I'll give everything a go eventually. It was Metallic recommended Rancid for actually going on the treadmill. She said, listen to that and get you going a bit more. And it did. It gets you into it more. Like the sort of speed of the music sort of thing. You know what I mean? And yeah, there was... I'll be honest, I didn't like every song on the album, but there was quite a few. I probably liked about half the music on it, which is good. Because that's not saying anything bad. I'll be honest with you. I can sometimes buy music from groups I love, and you like one song on the album. Drives you fucking mad. And then, sometimes you'll buy a new album, someone you don't really know, and you like every fucking song on it. So yeah. If I like half the songs on an album, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's nice, Metallic. See that? Zed, I wish you lots of luck, and we'll lift a glass to you on October the 1st when Sober September finally ends. Yes. Yeah, same here. Same here. I'm laughing because we've made a bit of a pact not to drink till October the 1st, and we're both dying. Metallic said the jellies are also good if you like happy stuff. Is that music? Got another donation then. Let's go and see who that was. If I already know. Thank you, Funky. I appreciate that. I'm always very grateful when you donate. It means a lot of Funky donated. Cheers, mate. He said, sorry, it's not much. Jobless soon. Get yourself a nice steak. Fuck's sake. That's an order. Fucking hell. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Oh, Christ. Thank you, Funky. But no, I know the feeling. The Daleks had gutted that we have more days to go than we have gotten through. But you say that, and I think the last time I drank was when you... Oh, no. I thought the last time I drank when you was here. When you was here, wasn't it? Have I not drank since then? But yeah, but I know what you mean. This month, yeah, exactly. Zed said to Tactical, it's bloody nuisance, I have to admit. It's not painful, though. Trouble is, women can think I'm excited when they see the bulge. Fuck's sake, Zed. Yeah, I hope you get that sorted out, mate. And it don't become, And I hope this isn't leading up to a joke, by the way. You nightmare, man. So be careful around talking royals. It can trigger arguments that none of us can be asked to be reading in chat. Yeah, exactly. Why did someone mention royals? Mark said, right, I have to get some work done. See you later, Mark. Cheers for coming on. I appreciate that. Don't forget you can get your merchandise on. Who's up for a quick quiz? Just for a second. Let's get a quiz going, shall we? All right, we'll do a quick quiz. Zed said I'm not laughing about it, Mike. Besides, I did mention about you. Oh, did you? Sorry, Zed. Sorry, you know what I'm like. Cornish Bob said, I have a music track I can recommend. Viagra Boy Research Chemicals. We're covering this in the band. If you want to, right, if anyone wants to send me music recommendations, I don't mind. You can do that. There's two ways you can do it. One, just send me an email with a link to the video. Another one, there's a video on my channel. I think if you put something in like music requests or something, it will come up and you can put the links in the actual thing and I'll watch them. I'll try any music. If you want to recommend me a song that you think, not even something you think I'll like, recommend me something that you like. You know what I mean? Let's have a sodding quiz just for a bit. No winners. Well, there is a winner, but I've got to try and find the countdown now. What the fuck is it? You won the last one, didn't you, Pedro?
I want to play a game. Make your choice. Let the game begin.
But don't send me the Beatles. Yes, Falcon said don't send Mike the Beatles. Yeah, don't bother sending me any Beatles songs though, because I will not be interested in that at all. No, I'll tell you what. I don't know why. I can't stand the Beatles. They don't do nothing for me. But just to prove that, because I didn't want to be one of these people who says, "Oh, I don't like them," when I've never listened to them. So I listened to every fucking album the Beatles have ever done, apart from one. But I couldn't get that far. But I got like 6 out of 7 of the fucking things, or 9 out of 10 of them. And there was about 2 songs I liked, and that was just the only reason I liked them is because George Harrison was singing them. Right, you ready? Question time. During which war was... No, I'm not doing that one. Right, hang on. Fuck's sake. I'm going to have to get some more cards, aren't I? Which TV detective had the catchphrase, just one more thing? Just one more thing. Well, I'm even doing impressions for you now. Hello, Crypto, by the way. How are you doing? Metallic, first point there. Just going through the cards to get some fuck. Because we've done half these questions. Right, I'll be back soon. What was the name of the head nurse from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? I nearly read out the fucking answer then. Timbo says, hallelujah, I hate the Beatles too. I can't stand them. I cannot stand them, Timbo. Their music does absolutely nothing for me. Nothing for me at all. Technically, Wildwood Weeds got that one right, because I needed the full name. Nurse Ratchet. So, Wildwood Weeds has got a point, and Metallic Reality's got a point so far. It's first getting... Yeah, well... And I'm going to have to give Metallic a point for Mate and Dorothy Conniving Bitch, because I'm pretty sure they're the same character. Right, Alex Saint. I will do a question. I have to keep looking at them first. In the which 1960 film contains the line, "A boy's best friend is his mother"? Are you on live chat, Metallic? She said, according to my laptop, Pedro got it first. Let me look. Which one? Oh, no. All right. No, Pedro did get it. I missed that. So Pedro did get it. Metallic, you're right. I missed that. Pedro did get that right. Yeah, he did get it first. Yeah, you're right there. It's Persia. Persia got that one first. Psycho. Paul and Barry Elliott are better known as which comedy duo? I'll give you a little clue. To me, to you. To me, to you. Pedro says he hates these fucking quizzes. He wins them every time. Joker Brothers. Another point to Pedro. In the TV series The Simpsons, by what name is Robert Terwilliger better known? If you misspelt Columbo wrong, that's it. No points. Got to be spelt right. Got to be spelt right. Right. First person to write Sideshow Bob writes. Sadly, Wildwood's Wiz. I have to be very strict on these things. That was Tactical Pirate. I'm sorry. Right, last we'll do both these questions and then I'll pick a winner. Wildwood Wiz, it depends what mood I'm in. I'd already been quite strict, so I'll have to stay like it. Right. Which classic video game character has been portrayed by Alicia Vikander and Angelina Jolie? Let's see who gets in first. Tactical Pirate first. It was Lara Croft, not Tomb Raider, right? Last question. Which actor played the 10th Doctor in the TV series Doctor Who? There you go. That shut everyone up for a bit, didn't it? I was going to say, whoever gets this. Hang on, I've put the cards away now. I think I've got it. I'm pretty sure it's David Tennant on it. Right, there you go. So, who had the most points altogether? I think it was a draw tonight. You're not going to have to decide. I'm not.
I want to play a game. Make your choice. Let the game begin.
Oh, fuck me. I pressed the wrong fucking video.
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
That was the quickest quiz ever. It started and ended straight away. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. I'll get us some new questions next time. I'll get something harder if you want. There you go. Get a bit of sword porn back on quickly, shall we? Get all your attentions back. I do like that. That was a good idea, that metallic. That. I'm going to have to put that on my one, I think. That's my logo. You can get key rings with that on if you wanted, anyone. Dad, Mike, you can keep your something harder in private, mate. I was saying to someone on Funky Stream earlier, because he was thinking that me and Metallic was doing innuendos. I said, if you want to hear innuendos, come on to my live stream. I do them all night long without even meaning to. Did I just say porn sword? Fuck's sake. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Pork sword. No, sword porn. I'm not showing you my pork sword. Fuck's sake. I'm so happy with her, and I'm sure she loves her new frock. Yeah. Needed it, didn't she? Being naked all that time wasn't right, was it? Although I took very good care of her. She was always perfectly happy with me being naked, but shouldn't be showing her off naked, should I? Well, there was plenty of innuendos I could have done about my my long floppy sheath, but I thought I wouldn't bother. I'd save Metallic the fuck's sake. Yes. And like Saint said, imagine walking down the street and seeing a set of keys with your key ring on it. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? You want the key ring? Get your key. There are key rings on I can't talk now. Honestly, yeah, you can get a key ring with that on. Different colours as well. The pawn sword. That's a pawn sword. Metallic sword's got a knob on the end. So there you go. The name is stuck. Ladies and gentlemen, the pawn sword. No, she's too pretty to be called the pawn sword. Well, yeah, I suppose sheath, yeah. Yeah, sheath would mean vagina in Latin. Personally, I tried giving up innuendos once, but it was hard. But I was just going to say, they come out of me without even meaning to, and even technically that's one. Alex said, laugh me off, so tactical. Won't be calling her that one, I'll show it to my grandson. Yes. Alex said, and when you get knighted, it'll be with it arise, it takes on a whole new meaning. Oh, fuck's sake. What have I started? Don't worry, I'm going to refuse to call it the pawn sword. Don't worry about that. Lovelace. Oh, God. Alex Saint said, where's the other sword? That can't have fun with only one. There you go. Yeah, we're going to be having a bit of try to choose my words very carefully here. Me and Metallic will be enjoying both of these two. No, I'm going to shut up. Because by trying not to say something weird, it was coming out even weirder. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, there's two, and we're going to be having a cut with them both. There you go. That's got me out of that. Do a bit of dual wielding. And we're not dual wielding, but we're both, Well, how did you describe it, Metallic? Synchronized cutting. I can't remember what she said. It won't be synchronized either, unless one cuts, then the other one cuts, and I'll put them on a thing, half screen. Oh, fuck's sake. Tandem, there's a better way to put it. Did I actually say pawn sword though? Fucking hell. Don't matter. I didn't, I have now, and I. Yeah. I don't think we'll do double-handed because I've seen it's quite dangerous doing that. I've seen someone doing that. They was doing really stupid shit with the swords though. You can do if you're going to dual wield swords, you would just have to cut one at a time. You don't want to be doing this shit and crossing over your arms with swords. But yeah. Look at them little beauties. It's like a skiing instructor. Yeah, exactly. Stay, sir. Thirsty ferrets finished crying. Onto the whiskey. Metallic said to Alex saying, I'm taking a cape when I go and pick her up. Nice. I don't know whether I should say this. I'm not going to tell them what, but Metallic, I was hoping that thing arrived today, and I could have told them what you was what I was going to give you when you arrive. And you're getting it straight away, by the way. Oh, fuck, that cost me £10 for this joke. I don't mind though, because it's a fucking good joke. You're not gonna have to wait till she's here next time for this. Right, back on. That's I got it. That was worth a £10. Oh, God. Dan said, Mike, you should make a He-Man sword. Well, I might be able to do like a little mini version like that. Yeah, like a half-size version. Dan said, Mike, before she arrives to pick them up, make one out of tinfoil and swap it. Oh, fucking hell. Good idea. Nah, I couldn't do that. Alex Saint said, I've seen that Lance guy and he cut his finger off on YouTube, dual wielding machetes. Yeah, it's just a really stupid thing to do. And it's only ever going to end up fucking hurting yourself. Unless you're cutting one at a time. And then it's still, you're still cutting with a hand you're not dominant with for a start. Burgess said, can you please mimic someone's skin, Mike? Fuck's sake. Only because it's you, Burgess. I'm going to sit down doing it though. There you go. Fucking hell. You owe me now. That's for fuck's sake, getting it straight away when you arrive. You wait. You're not actually far off what you're even thinking there, Tactical. Metallic, I tried to find it cheaper, but I couldn't. I thought that's too good a joke to miss. I don't care. I did want whatever I was buying anyway, but don't want like a wheelchair. I've never been skiing, so oh God. Alex said, what's going on in the secret OnlyFans? You go over there and have a look. There might be brand new content for all you know. Wheelchair chase with swords. There you go, Metallic. Yeah, yes. We're going to have some sorting out, aren't we? We're thinking of all these bloody ideas we got. And if I get time, I'm going to make... because I know Metallic really likes doing the old bottle cutting and that. I've been saving up the bottles. And I'm going to make her... us... We'll both use it. I'm going to make a two-handed... Something two-handed that she can cut with. Because you wanted to try two-handed, didn't you? I have got two-handed stuff, though. I've got a katana. Oh, Londinium Armory. How you doing, mate? How you doing? And he said, Lunar Classic, XRP, invest. Can't stay. Hope you're good, mate. It's been and gone. I'm glad to see you all right, Londinium Armory. Take care, mate. Oh, I'm looking at that. You'll have to email me. There's our fuck's sake. He's bought a crinkle cut vibrator. Now you wait until you're gonna have to wait until she's here, but you'll know what it is. Although saying that, you might never know. This might be a joke that I've paid money for a joke that only me and her are gonna ever know about. But again, I don't care because it was too fucking good to miss. It was too good an opportunity to miss. I don't know if she agrees with me, but Metallic, I thought it was too good an opportunity to miss. But the thing I bought, I did want anyway. So obviously, a crinkle cut vibrator. Fuck's sake. Dan said you should make a He-Man. So I answered that. Darren, you're lagging again. Alex Saint said, you need to get some ballistic gel. I have got some stuff that's like ballistic gel, but I'll tell you what, ballistic gel, you'll be surprised how much that costs. If you wanted to make anything big out of ballistic gel, that'd probably cost you £100 to make something, maybe about that high. Let's say you wanted to do like a torso from here upwards with no arms and a head. That'd probably cost you £100 to do that. It costs £12 to make a little fucking tub about that wide, so that square and about that high. £12. Yeah. Actually, I agree. We'll have to see if we can find a way to make it into an ad. What? The joke that I've paid money to do? Is that what you mean, or something else? You're not lagging, are you, as well? Yeah, Braveheart's good. I do like. I've not seen Braveheart for ages. Darren said, "Don't forget to take her off to the Wendy. You should go to the Wendy house. Don't worry and all that. We'll be doing everything we did last time and more. Well, not necessarily, but we'll definitely be doing more anyway." Yeah, really happy with this. It's nice having a look at it. Oh, the joke, nice one. Yeah, I think we'll have to make something out of it, I reckon. So I was eyeing up my work. Yeah, you've done a good little pick with that stamp. That's still showing quite nicely. Alex Saint said there are even some really thick rope, so you can practice cutting. Oh, I'll be honest with you, Alex Saint, because that's quite an actual hard thing to do. That's why I like doing the milk jugs. When you cut milk jugs, anyone can really get on with cutting milk jugs because they're a softer kind of plastic. As soon as you start going on shit like ropes or Coke bottles, it's a little bit more advanced. You have to have very, very sharp blades, shit like that. And these, you've got to remember, these are quite lightweight as well. These are lovely little lightweight things, but they will whip through a milk jug. Absolutely lovely. Boris Bobson, WC. If you like Rancid, you'll definitely like the Interrupters by my side. All right. He must be about half an hour behind as well. Not necessarily, Cornish Bob. Zed said you'd be better off buying a ham joint than ballistic gel. Ballistic gel is nothing like flesh for a start. There you go. Exactly, Zed. Exactly. But yeah, a lot of it's expensive. The milk jugs are if you want to just have a bit of fun, milk jugs. That's all you want. Nothing else. Nothing else cuts like a milk jug. It's absolutely lovely. Yeah, I think it was definitely the best one. Timber said, never ceases to amaze me how much cheaper making stuff like ballistic gel is than buying it. Yeah, still quite expensive though, isn't it? But it's still a lot cheaper, isn't it, Timber? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's still a lot cheaper to make it yourself. I'll tell you what I found in the end that is the cheapest thing I ever found was soap base. You get this waxy kind of soap base stuff, and you can melt that and pour that in molds. And that's soft enough that, you can cut and shoot into and it will create a channel. Yeah, soap base that people make, fancy soaps out of. That's probably the cheapest thing I ever found. Tactical, fuck off. Dan says, sorry, I was on the toilet and had a little back out when I was on the toilet. All right, mate, all right. Alex said, even thicker blades struggle cutting shipping rope. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not really into having a challenging cutting session. I want to have fun. You know what I mean? And yeah, milk jugs are fucking perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alex Saint said, I feel unless you own firearms, there's no point investing in loads of ballistic gel. No, exactly. And you'll be, most of these channels that are probably getting shitloads of ballistic stuff are probably monetized channel, and can afford it as well. But yes, it's for a tub of gelatin that will do that big box I said, that's 12 quid. 12 quid for gelatin to make your own. I'll tell you the other thing I don't like about gelatin though, it goes off as well. Even if you put that in your fridge, it'll go off. It'll start getting moldy. So it doesn't actually stay indefinitely either. So yes, soap base. It's just called a soap base, I think. Let me look up. Yeah, melt and pour soap base. Yeah, Hobbycraft melt and pour transparent soap base. 1 kilogram, £9. That stuff works good enough if you want it cheap. Yeah. Metallic, just because it confused me slightly. You know, when you wrote, yeah, I think it was definitely the best one. What did you mean? It's just I was so behind. By the time I got to there, I couldn't tell what you was on about. You can message me if you want, if it's easier. There's a George Brown pretends ballistic jazz like flash. Yeah, I know. A lot of these fucking things do. Oh, stamp on the scabbard. Yeah, it's a nice pattern. I did like, because funny thing is, you know, when you got them for me, that was the one I would have picked on here as well. That's the one I would have used. Just if anyone ever thought we was joking about this thing, look. Fucking crapping myself showing this because of what's on the other side. That would have been the stream took off and deleted. Oh god. Oh god. Steve said metallic wed mic, but it was a short-term deal. At least she will still have his prawn side to feel. That's quite good, actually. It's all right. It was totally fucking amicable, if that's the word. You know, we got married and divorced. Exactly the same relationship we had in the first place, which was great. Yeah, and we'll do it again and again and again. I want to see if I can beat Burton and Taylor's record. There's only twice. I think that's going to be hard. I think she was married about 7 times. Garnish Bob said, Forged in Fire. Did anyone watch them? Yeah, I used to watch Forged in Fire. Yeah. I haven't watched it for a while because after time I can never find out when it's on. You know what I mean? It's one of them. After time I don't know when it's on. Crep said, back. I had to finish my workout. I meant to have one today, but I forgot. Alex said, completely unrelated, but do you collect antique militaria, World War I trench art, or anything like that? No, you know what? I don't. No, I don't. I never really have. But I've said it before, Mike, and I'll say it again. I wouldn't commit bigamy for anyone else. Thank you, Miss Alex. Darren said, how are you doing today, Crypto? So yeah, don't forget to get your you're gonna have to send me your one once you've done it, Metallic, but I won't, don't worry, I won't show no one. Look at that. Get one, come on. Steve, how you doing, mate? You alright? Cornish Bob said, I was watching it last week, D-Max. I think a good show, making salt and testing. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. Yeah, I quite like it. Metallic said to Cornish Bob, I've been recording Forged in Fire. I'll tell you what I got Metallic into today, though, and I don't know if any of you lot are. You did like it, didn't you, Metallic? I knew you said let the blood run free then. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Has any of you ever seen that? Because that's going to be a TV show soon. Alex saying said, imagine getting pulled over by the old bill and having that in your wallet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in my wallet. Just say I'm undercover. I'm doing some work. Let me off. Metallic looks like it's just me and you, and don't hug me. I'm scared. No one even reacted. Who's mentioning Jim ain't on? Is he? I can't see Jim there. Dad said it was very odd, but time and food one were pretty funny. The thing I watched about it was great. Yeah, the theories they're on YouTube, Persia. Just go on YouTube. Just look up "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared." And what it is, it's a really weird. It's a really weird short hang on. I'm getting confused. Hang on. It's a weird show that looks like a kids program. So initially, when you start watching it, you'll think it's a kids program, and then it starts getting darker and darker and weirder. And there's a lot of hidden meaning to it and weird shit you see in the background. And the more you watch it, you can watch it like 5 times and you'll see more shit going on and weirder stuff that don't necessarily make sense either. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Look up the YouTube channel. There's only like 12 episodes on the whole entire channel, Persia. I think you'll like it. And then once you've watched it, in a couple of weeks, they're going to be doing half-an-hour episodes on Channel 4. Yeah, it was supposed to come out on the 12th, but it's been postponed. Yeah, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It's fucking really bizarre. But I got into it through Daryl. You remember Daryl? Cakes is Cakes. You still see Daryl on here occasionally. But yeah. But you found it like weird enough to sort of enjoy it, didn't you, Metallic? It's odd in a good way. It's, it's just weird. And the episodes aren't very long. They're only like at most 6 minutes long. Sometimes they're 3 minutes long, but they're really, and there's one of them that was extra weird for me because this isn't really a spoiler, but one of the episodes is extra weird for me because they start singing a song about 2 people called Michael and Malcolm. Which was, that was extra weird for me. That one was. Yeah. There you go, Metallic's put on the first episode. Thank you, Metallic. Darren said you look like someone who's been on Crime Watch. Fuck. I've had a little bit in the paper before. But luckily never Crime Watch. And Metallic said, I don't know if I'll be able to hack a whole 30 minutes of it. I can only liken it to a messed up adult Sooglies. Yes, I forgot about that. It was good though, wasn't it? I love it. It's proper weird. Yeah, I don't know what a half-an-hour episode would be like. Touching, oh yeah, M&M, hard on the outside but soft in the middle. Oh god. Pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. Alex said, if you ever list it on eBay, just message me. What's that about? Selling something. Steve said, the guy looks like Bert off of Bert and Ernie. Yes, that's it. Yeah, it's them kind of puppety things. Dad said, my M&Ms are harder than they are meant to be tactical. Funny thing is, Metallic, as soon as I read M&M, it made me think of you. I can't get that just resting somewhere so you can have a good old look at it. Metallic said, thank you, Steve. It was bugging me earlier. It reminded me of. Yeah, that's similar sort of things. Yeah, sort of Muppets type things, but not. Let's go check it out. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Oh, Crypto, haven't you noticed I got a new sword? Well, Metallic's got a new sword. So there's the old one. There's the new one. This one's brand new, made today. Or finished today, anyway. Crypto said, are you going to make my knife design soon, Mike? I don't know about soon, because I've got a lot of stuff to do. I'll still join in your... if you're going to announce the winner of your vampire hunting thing in Halloween, I'll still join in on that. You fucking wait. I've got a really good idea for that. So I'll do the vampire hunting one. And I will eventually make your knife. It's just, I can't just do it like that. I've got to get the stuff and all that. And JBO, how you doing? Jim, you're right, mate. They sent the old one, by the way. Look, there's the old one. Busy making stuff from Metallic's collection. Quite like sitting there looking at that pattern. Looks good, that does. Alex said the sheath looks like it's from Gucci. I suppose it does because of the lines and that, don't you? I never thought about that, but yeah. It's based off of something else, so that does have the lines on it. But yeah, I know what you mean. Alex said you definitely need to stamp the band on the old one. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to do that, Metallic. I reckon I'll do that tomorrow because I'll be able to do it. I might just need to make a little bit just to sit that like in a groove. But yeah, that won't be difficult to do. I'll probably do that tomorrow. It does. It finishes it off and looks good, doesn't it? Crypto said, thanks, Mike. I'm glad you're joining the content. Yeah, I'll definitely join that. It's just I need a little bit of time. But seeing as it's 2 months' time, well, a month and a half time, I reckon I'll be able to get in. I'll get a thing in for it. Yeah. I still need to do the latest shooting competition. Let me see who's next. So the next shooting competition, which I might even film tomorrow, will be... Where's shooting competition? I think it's Eramus. So it'll be myself versus Eramus. Rich, when did you send yours in? Rich on? It depends who out of Rich and Eramus recorded theirs first. Because I didn't get Richard straight away. So it might be Rich. It's Rich or Eramus. Both are bows. I've got a feeling if I don't get time, I'm going to do Eramus versus Richard. But we'll see what happens. Because I would like to do them myself. It's just, if I don't get a chance, I can do that. I can put two people against each other. And if it came down to it, I might do Jim versus his brother. But I'll either way, you'll still get featured in the shooting competition. You know what I mean? But I'll still try and have a go. It's just time sort of gets away from me now because of other fucking commitments. So I don't have a full... Before, that last year, I had all day I could do stuff. Now it's quite restricted. I have... there's only periods of a couple of hours I have to do the shit I need to get done. My stuff, not other people's stuff. Alex Saint said, I know I've said it before, but I reckon you could make some good profit if you sell your blades. I think I'm going to start selling some soon. I have bought some stuff to make a couple of knives to sell soon. So yeah, look out for those. If you want one of my, like a nice old Bowie with a really lovely big old fucking leather sheath, there'll be one or two for sale soon. And it's get in there first, whoever gets in first. Or either that or I'll do an auction type thing. Cornish Bob said, have any of you guys watched Medieval Teams US versus UK? I think I've seen bits of that. Sorry, I was just messaging someone. Crypto said, I'll do the shooting competition, Mike, but it requires your targets. And I don't have a printer. I'll tell you what I can do. Can you, Crypto, can you get any round targets? If you can get any round targets, I'll tell you what to do, Crypto. Do this. All right, let me get a piece of paper. Right. Crypto, if you can do this, it'll be perfect for me, right? Have you got a compass for drawing circles? Crypto, let me know if you've got any way. If you can make, so all you'd have to do, Crypto, is make a single circle that's 13 centimeters round. So 13 centimeters, not round, but if you can do any circle that's 13 centimeters from, if you can do a, hang on, right, if you can do a circle that is 13 centimeters from edge to edge, and then just shoot that, I can superimpose that circle onto this, and then I'll be able to do your scores for you. All right. So 13 centimeter circle. Write that down now. 13 centimeter circle. That's all you need. Shoot into that 13 centimeter circle, and I'll superimpose yours over my targets, and I'll be able to get your scores. All right. I can. Don't matter what you use. I can sort it out as long as I know how big yours are. Because people have used no end of different targets. All I need to know is the size of yours, and I can superimpose mine on it. Zed said, a vampire hunting competition. The nearest I've got to that is my mate set fire to his transit. It was a vampire. I don't suppose that counts. Fuck's sake, Zed. Oh, God. Tactical said, I dated a lass who was a biter. I used to look like I'd been kicked in and covered in bruises. Fuck's sake. Alex says, soon we're going to be receiving channel notifications via smoke signals, seeing how the electric bill's rising. Yeah, exactly. Metallic said, Dan isn't with us again. I wonder if he's got himself a life. Oh, he did tell. Yeah, Metallic, I think he's been going outside. Yes. Yeah. Tactical had a girlfriend, I guess. I think he said he's been going out. So that's all I know. He's been going out. He's been cheating on us, going out. Cornish Bob said, string, a pencil, and a tack. There you go, mate. Exactly. James, how you doing, mate? You all right? Gritted, I'll see what I can do. JBO said, I do still want that scope, by the way, Mike. I'm waiting for some money off of my brother for a console I sold him. Money just seems to disappear at the moment. All right, yeah, that's fair enough. Well, I'm still there waiting for you, Jim. You just let me know when you want it, and it's yours, mate. That's how I don't mind him not being available for spanner bashing if it's for a good reason. Metallic said, anyone seen Lewis? Lewis as in not Lewis who got raided. Metallic means a different Lewis. I think it's Lewis Quinn. Anyone seen Lewis recently? Don't think he's been on since he was about to kick off his group. Yeah, Lewis Quinn. Because I checked in the end, Metallic, because I wanted to remember if it was Lewis Quinn or not. Not Lewis 464. If Metallic wants to ask him something about something. Tactical said, I go dogging. Well, that's what you don't reckon. Zed said, Dan's going out in the rear. Well, he can't get timed out for that, so don't blame him. Exactly. Metallic said, now we know why you want to be able to lay down in your car, Tactical. I want the dogging, yes. I told it to stick his feet out the end and put a fucking bin bag over him. He did not take my advice. That's the benefits of being shot. I wouldn't have had that issue. I would have been lovely, comfy in that car. Oh, it'd been lovely. Oh, fuck's sake. Crypto said, have you thought about getting yourself a Steamboat Stinger AR6? Probably not. Slingshot. If I was going to get any repeating pistol, I'd probably get the Vlad. I think it's called the Vlad, which is probably the better one in my opinion. I don't like the Steamboat Stinger AR6. Tat said, no, oh, no, I've read that. Cornish Bob said, I used to have a car sticker on my van saying, I love Chasewater Dogging Club. Yeah, get yourself one of these. No, not one of these. Get yourself a sticker of this, stick it on your car. Tat said, Cornish Bob, I have a car sticker that says shit. Yeah, she got the shitmobile, the one and only shitmobile as well. Alex said, Tat will probably sleep under his car. Tat said, yeah, tarp off the boot, feet at the end, Tat. Got plenty of ventilation for smelly feet or ass. Oh, God's sake. There you go. All the ideas are coming out now. That defeats the point of stealth camping. Oh, I suppose. Tatted guy, tactical. Can't believe you didn't measure it up before you spent money. Thought you were a oh, God. I'll teach him, won't it? That'll teach him. Oh, let's put the old fucking ad on again. Right, so if anyone wants to support me, you can. There's a really easy way called coffee.com. And if you do support me, it massively helps. It actually helps me sort of live. You know, it helps me make better videos and stuff like that. So if you think, I wouldn't mind helping Mike improve the channel a bit. This is how. It's really easy. The link is in the top of the description, and it'll also be in the chat from a thing called Nightbot. This little advert will be 30 seconds long, and then I'll be back. Don't say you don't know how. Cornish Bob said, I'm going to plan and travel next year to the Preppers Meet 2023. I'll catch up with you guys if you're going. Some of these lot will definitely be going. I don't know if I will. You never know. That's or I'll just use a tent. Yeah. For a tarp. Yeah. The whole point was supposed to be stealth camping in the car, wasn't it? I get you. Alex said, anyone seen those tents you can get on roof racks? They'd be interesting. A windy British night. Yeah, you imagine. That's money well spent. I can use the blinds and just sit in the back. Dodgy as fuck. We'll get a few tissues next to me for added effect. Fuck's sake, don't. I got a message from Metallic when she was watching a film the other day that I'd recommended her that had a dirty mattress. Dirty mattress, pornos, and tissues. She was highly disappointed that there weren't no socks. It sounds funky. Was talking about doing it in Wales, so I probably won't be able to make it. I thought no, I won't. I was going to say, Matt, you could drive halfway, pick me up, take me, come back, stay here. JBO said pirates. Lol, yeah, with snot on them. Fuck, what the fucking tissues? For fuck's sake. Tactical wanking. Yeah, it would be tactical wanking, wouldn't it? Or stealth wanking, I suppose. It'd be stealth wanking, wouldn't it? If it's stealth camping, it's stealth wanking. Did you? Who out of you lot used to follow or does follow Jonah? Fucking Jonah, who lives in his fucking camper fucking van thing. He'd parked up somewhere. I don't suppose he'd care if I told this story because he told it on a fucking live stream. But he parked up somewhere and he got a knock on the door from the police saying that someone had seen him wanking in the back of his van. And it was actually true. But some nosy fucker had been looking in the windows and he hadn't even known until the police came. Oh, God. Metallic said I could have done that. Hang on. I could have done that. It was done in Derby, Mike. It would take me A minimum of 3 nights to get to Wales. Yeah. It was just something that crossed my mind. I sort of mean it and I sort of don't, Metallic. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want to make you have to do things like that anyway. Even the easier option. But yeah. But it made me think one day, if I was ever going to go, that's about the only way I probably would. James said, put your head in the glove box. That way someone breaks into your car, pretend to be out. For fuck's sake. Oh, God. Alex Saint said, couldn't live in a camper van full time. Fuck that. Yeah, he lives in his. Yeah, and then got caught having a wank by someone sneakily looking through his windows while he was parked up. I bet my hands are getting all black. I feel a bit dirty because that sword's not fully clean yet. You never know, Metallic. You might have to change it now. Cornish Bob said, not sure how far it is from Cornwall, but I'd be up that just for the escape. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have no idea where it's going to be, and my issue is I can't really get anywhere. Yeah, I can't get anywhere, sadly. Not at the minute, anyway. Someone donated or someone bought some. Let's have a look. So that reminds me, I was rewatching the long Spyro stream the other day, and I noticed that just as Metallic said, evil comes, the log on the fire fell over. Yeah, it did. I noticed that. Yes. At one point, on the climax of one of the really good bits, the fire was making loads of noise. I think, was it that bit? It was that bit, wasn't it? So I'm just getting to this. Hang on, what's going on? Brian, thank you. Brian just bought one of these. All right, mate. There you are. Whoever that was, you've got one on your way to you. All right, I'll put that up there. Actually, that might have been the bloke who asked for one. I'm going to have to check that. There you go, Metallic. He's finally bought it, I think. Jed said, you couldn't have timed it better if you tried. Predator said, would have been a good opportunity. Oh, you've just reminded me. Metallic, when you're on and you can hear me, let me know. I need to, I could privately message you anyway, but I wanted to ask you on here for some reason. Not that it really matters, but. That was where, this is why I like the channel Porn Swords and Car Wanking. I'm going to have to call it that next time. Porn Swords and Car Wanking. Oh, God. Crypto said, you're a dwarven warrior, Mike. Still no battle axe. No, I got a nice warhammer, though. Right, Metallic, I've got some bad news, potentially, but I don't think it matters, because we can still sort this out. But I've searched on my computer like fuck today, and I cannot find the footage of the second book reading. I still think I could probably just match, like, because it was the same exact footage as the first one anyway, wasn't it? It was still the same place, wasn't it? Sit next to the fire with your furs and that, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't fucking. Can you remember how you sent me it, Metallic? Was it would you still have you still got the file? I don't know where the fuck what happened to it. Dan was gossiping about you earlier. I said that you've just been going out, but other people have been theorizing on things. Right, Dan. Dad said it made me laugh. I have to admit it. Probably helped give that fella the creeps. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to tell us where you've been going, Dan. They're gossiping. Yeah, Metallic, have a look. I've searched through all my files. I've searched through all my emails, and what I was going to do, if I could at least just find the email where you sent it, I would have just downloaded it again. Because can you remember how you even sent me it? We'll have to. Well, I'll have to try and. We'll have to see if we can find it. If you've still got the. Yeah, I don't know. That's slightly annoying, isn't it? I've looked like yeah. What is it still on your channel? You still got it? Oh, what you uploaded it? Oh yeah. I've looked. I cannot find it. I even looked. I'll tell you what I even did. I even went through all my downloads. You know, you have a history of your downloads. I looked through all of that, trying to find the original thing. I reckon I've accidentally deleted it because I have so much fucking stuff on there. Yeah, I can't believe that. I found that out today. Cornish Bob, you off, mate? Good night. Cornish Bob, good night, mate. And he said, I'm off. I've got work tomorrow. Busy day. Plus a gig in the evening. Yeah, take care, mate. See you later. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. I'm doing something for Halloween, Alex Saint. So 1st of October will be the new Spyroverse video. You know, live stream. That'll be Saturday. And then Halloween, whichever the closest weekend to Halloween is, there'll be another there'll be a Halloween themed live stream then. Alex Saint said, can we get a Pingu meme on the stream just for Dan? No. I don't do things just for individual people. Well, I do, but I ain't having Pingu on it. It's bad enough I have to read Newt every fucking live stream. Don't make me get spiteful and start blocking the word Pingu and Newt. Funky said, whiskey is working, I'll be crashing soon. Dad said, I reckon he's late because Dan, the dirty young man, was washing his bum in a frying pan. And he used too small a one and got stuck. There you go. Don't worry, Dan, I'm joking, just being spiteful. Nice one, Funky. He said he'll be doing a Halloween video for you. Nice one, mate. That'll be good. Richard said, what's all the slingshot were? Yeah, but they're not for them clips aren't for slingshot, are they? If I put a Pingu video on, that'll be specifically for Dan, which none of the videos on here are specifically for people, are they? You know what I mean? Like, this isn't just for
have to take this abuse much longer.
This isn't for an individual.
That's the funnest place to be.
This isn't for an individual.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
That's what I mean. There may be ones of individuals, but there's no videos specifically for single people. Dan said, I've been at the funnest place to be. Well, you've been watching this all night, have you? For fuck's sake. Yeah, but Dan said, have you been in my back garden, have you, Dan? Oh yeah, Funky. I suppose that could be for individuals, but no, none of them are actually for a specific person. You know what I mean?
What, are you retarded?
PK's curtains now. Fuck's sake. Mother said, porn collector, make some sword porn. Well, I've got a porn sword. There's your porn sword. That is a good one, isn't it, Funky? Some of my favourites. I do like the Let the Blood Run Free ones.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
George, I say goodbye to you. I go to the nether regions, to the frontiers of the unknown.
You're a fool! 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 You're a flippin' fool!
I could knock him out in the shed.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
And this was down.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things, that happens to be sarcasm.
This one went. Oh, yeah, Funky. This one's for you.
Pisshead.
There you go. Jack said you need to get some plot. You know what? If you can find it, I'll definitely do it. Or at least if you can give me a clue where it might be, I'll definitely do that. With his hands up.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things, that happens to be. Sarcasm.
But I like the Let the Blood Run Free ones. They're good. A lot of good ones on there. Richard, I'll give you a little taster of neck up, so I don't want to play the full thing. I'm in the mood for him. Fuck's sake. So I found the sneak and hide one, and I was trying to channel out as a Spyro demon. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Matak. I might just watch the whole fucking lot again anyway. I might watch the whole lot soon anyway. It's worth watching. Dan, I'll quickly skip back through it if you want. Hang on. Not this channel, but I could just ask Tactical where if you want the answer, Dan, just ask Tactical where he thinks you've been. Right, there you go. That'll sort the whole thing out. Just say to Tactical, tell me where you think I've been. If he tells you honestly, I'll acknowledge it. Tactical, I was kicked off the chat before the internet. No, it was in the chat. Oh yeah, it was in the chat. Yeah, you mean what Dan was asking for? Yeah. You off, JBO. Good night, mate. Dad said Funky was watching a couple of episodes tonight on Solar Movies. What's that? Of what? Of what, Zed? James said we need some Victor Maguire clips. There's loads of good night sweetheart on YouTube to steal some clips from. Who's Victor Maguire then? Oh, fucking mate, yeah. Someone was that you said I look like him, or I remind you of him. Yeah, that'd be quite good actually, especially in his slimmer days. Oh yeah, fucking Young Ones is great. Yeah, I love the Young Ones. I need to get more Young Ones clips. The Young Ones is one of those though. You can get clips all day long. Yeah, I'll confirm that was the gossip. That was the gossip, Dan. Yes. We was just wondering where you'd been. So people was coming up with theories. Whoever's going off, see you later, by the way. Yeah, I'll look into that, James. I'll look into that. Yeah, I don't know if is that the actor's name, Victor Maguire, or is that the character? Because I like that bloke. Yeah. Oh, that's the actor's name. Yeah. Jack Boswell in Bread. My throat's fucked tonight. Dry mouth. So here's a little test for you, Crypta. What size circle do you need to put on a piece of paper? Metallic, you can ignore my question. Metallic, Dan, I said I'd let you off not being present for spanner bashing. It was a happy reason. My last stand is the closest I got to Miss Bingood. And sock. Don't forget the sock. Fuck's sake. Step-turn son, yes. Yes. My granddad, when he got very old, looked a bit like fucking Steptoe. Yeah. Oh, step 2. Yeah. Down to I was sharpening my safety broomstick, if that's all right, Metallic. Yeah, I said, yeah. Do you like I never used to like Hancock's Half Hour, but I quite like it now. I like fucking Hancock's Half Hour is actually quite a good show. Yeah, when you get into it, Hancock's Half Hour is actually pretty good. Down to them butt plugs are safer than sharp broomsticks down. Fuck's sake. James, I think Victor Meldrew clips would come in handy for Mike's on. I probably would. I'm in my moody fucking phase. See you later, Funky. Cheers for the support, mate. I appreciate it. And for sending some people over. There was some came over earlier. I appreciate that. See you later, mate. Have a good Saturday. I know you spend your Saturdays with your son, don't you? Like, you know, you and family day, innit? See you later, mate. See you next time. My dad said I recorded them all when they were on Sky Art Z. Showed my grandson one and he wanted one. What's that? Metallic. What was that saying? Oh, and he wanted more. It's not one. What? Hancock's Half Hour? Or what's? I'm getting fucking mixed up. Yeah, Hancock's Half Hour. Yeah. Ah, even your grandson likes it. Yeah. I like Hancock's Half Hour. It's good. I prefer the radio show, to be honest, than the actual TV program. I personally think the radio show's a bit better. But on my look. I didn't think that'd be a thing a kid would like, but yeah, Spencer, yeah. That's what it is. One for you lot, if you can remember. The TV repair guy and aliens. It bugged me for years. Can't remember what it's called. The fuck, I can't talk. TV repair guy and aliens. No, fuck knows. Absolute no idea. Good night, Funky. See you later, mate. Oh yeah, look. Metallic. You remember that show that I said was like Let the Blood Run Free? That thing there, see that Dick George Private Investigation or Private Investigator. That's the thing where he sounded just like, where the woman sounded just like Matron, Conniving Bitch, Dorothy Conniving Bitch, and the bloke was called Dick. And there's Hancock's Half Hour that I've been listening to. In loving memory. No, I can't remember that. I don't know, Dan, unless you've not, because that's not the original. That's the original. Yeah, sadly, Tactical. I can't help you with that one. Tactical, I showed him the car crash one and the one in the cafe with the two gunmen and the stop clock. No, loving memory. I don't know that one. Right, half of that stuff I ain't got a clue. Can't help you with any of these things. Half of these things I've not heard of. I'm assuming Zed has. Metallic, have you ever had the radio plays to Hancock's Half Hour then? They're just as good as... Well, I think they're better than the TV show, to be honest. Is Sid James in the TV show? Because when I saw the TV show, I think there was a couple of things had changed, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I never really used to like it, and then I kept listening to it while I was playing some games. Yeah, and I quite like Hancock's Half Hour now. Because they're always up to something like dodgy, aren't they? Just when you don't at first you don't, if you don't know what's really going on, but every episode there's some kind of fucking con job going on, isn't there? Yeah, you've heard them, have you, Zed? Yeah, I ain't heard all of them. But when I'm in the shed, I often have the radio on. There's my radio there. Even I have a radio in the toilet, a radio in my bedroom, a radio in the kitchen, and a radio in the shed. And they're all on either Radio 4 Extra or Radio 4. You get some. God, I don't really like listening to music channels because you have to keep turning it over every fucking 5 minutes because it's a load of shit. Mr. X, how you doing, mate? Yeah, look, there's the original one, and here is the new one. Not completely finished yet. I need to clean the blade. Sharpen the blade and do a couple of little bits, but yeah, 90% done. James said tactical, was it? Aramus, Microman, and with Ken Campbell. Yeah, do you know what? Tactical. I ain't got a fucking clue what one you was on about. It's a shame. Because I know what it's like when finding Let the Blood Run Free was amazing. Let's all look at the handle, won't you? Oh, yeah, I haven't really shown the handle properly, have I? And the guard. The guard's pretty much perfect on this one because it was ever so slightly wonky on my one, but it was just how it came out. Full tang. Dan said, I found the gossip. Can confirm I have not got a life. There was just trying to guess while you was out. That was all, Dan. I thought they could just tell you that, if you know what I mean. Although I forget how old Tactical is. He might be talking, when he said 80s, he might have been talking about like 1981 when I would have been 1. Joking. So that's the funny. I like that when people say, oh, they're doing a quiz and they say 60s music and they say that's before my time. Yeah, but you can still know about things you weren't born during. We all know things about World War II. You know, the majority of us weren't born then. Down to a few different things, really. Some work, some play, some Spyro investigations. Also bought that book you recommended. Oh, yeah, I forgot you said. When did you mention that, Dan? Did you mention that on the live stream the other day on Twitch? The only alien telly thing I can think of is Third Rock from the Sun. What did you think of that? That was all right. I didn't mind that. The free food one, Metallic. James said to Zed, in loving memory was Chris Beanie and 4 Herd running a funeral parlour. Yeah, that is a good, if you want sort of survival kind of stuff, that's a book worth having. They're showing, I think Third Rock from the Sun gets shown on Channel 4 in the mornings, Metallic. It's on somewhere at the minute because I keep seeing it. It's on again. But that's what Channel 4 do, don't they? It'll be a bit of that, and then they'll put Cheers on, and then they'll put King of Queens, and they'll put Frasier, and they'll put Everybody Loves Raymond. I used to like that once, and then I started to fucking hate Raymond. I used to think he was a total fucking prick. Because you start to realise he's just a knob, and he just, at the end of every episode, he acts like a complete cunt. And at the end of the episode, he blames someone else, and then they'll just go after the other person. And it used to just fucking irritate me after a while. I got excited. I created a new Richard Lehman fan. Food for Free is an awesome little book. Mine permanently lives in my bag. Tactical says Frasier is now a classic, and I feel old, and I'm now older than he was in the show. Fuck's sake. Right, let's get back to Titane. Titane. Let me get the fucking image up for it. I watched it, Stu watched it, Metallic watched it recently, and it was fucking excellent, wasn't it, Metallic? We've got to get these lot onto Titane. I'm assuming it's Titane because they talk about titanium in it, and it's French, so I'd imagine, yeah. Well, we got to do more than that. Titane, bloody good film. Right, that was worth a try at this. It's very good, though, isn't it, Metallic? I did notice you called it Titania a couple of times. I just went with you. Right, hang on. Let's get you an image up. Fucking stomach's going mad. So it's French, so you'll have to watch it subbed, but it's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Don't you lot remember us talking about it before? About the woman who might or might not have sex with cars. But there's a lot more to it than that. It's that makes it sound like a certain way, but there's a lot more to it. Metallic said Mike got a rather overexcited call after I finished the film. After I finished the film, because there's so much to say about it, I was full to bursting with feedback. Well, there you go. I'll be honest with you, Metallic. The night I watched it, I didn't think I was going to be able to go to bed because I was like that. Thank you for replying, by the way, because everyone's been ignoring me again. Fucking cunts. Everyone's having their own conversations. Just reading out other people's shit tonight. Dan said also bought the SAS Survivor Guide. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Dan. James said a lot of British 80s TV was overlooked because networks started licensing American shows. Shame because we made some forgotten classics. Yeah, you'll see quite a few weird random shit on Forces TV or whatever it was called. Might be a different name now. But some of those weird channels show a lot of these weird random like 80s fucking 80s shows that you've never I'd never heard of them anyway, you know. Tatum said, "What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I remember a certain stream I can no longer comment on. I don't know." Oh, Mr. X, see you later, mate. Take care, mate. I don't know if I said hello, but see you later, mate. I did sell some crossbow accessories at least. Anyone want crossbow accessories? There's fucking shitloads in at the moment. Oh, people having their own convos. Yeah, but we was in the same room together. That's different. We do that all the time. I think that's a bit different, personally, though, because we was actually in the same room together. I know you're joking, but so I've got broadhead bolts if people want them at the minute. Loads of them. Small quivers for the standard bolts. The R9 quivers for the big ones. For the big bolts. You can actually put these on. This could still go on a pistol crossbow, though, so you can actually hold big bolts if you want to shoot the bigger ones. Yeah. Just need to send a message quickly to someone. Right, let me just come back. Mother said, I want those bolts in the face of someone. Oh, I know it would be.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Dan said, might make a bob for my van, just in case shit hit the fan during. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. It's worth doing that, Dan. Having a small little. If you're going to have a bug up bag or any little survival bag, you should have it on you where you go most, shouldn't you? So most people are at work or in their cars, aren't they? So it's worth having a little survival thing in your car if you're working all the time. Tactical, I just sent you a message. It don't matter, and you can read it later if you want. But yeah. James said Mike stood on the burning deck. His shop was full of quiver. He gave a cock. His cockinade fell off and shot Tactical in the liver. Oh, fuck's sake. Dan said I'd never be more than 15 minutes away from home, but I don't know. I would put one in there. You never know. You don't never know, do you? I prefer the original name to it, Metallic. Your misery kit was better. Nick said, always surprises me that most people don't even seem to have simple tools in their car if they break down. Oh, no. Yeah, some people don't have nothing at all. Yeah. You might as well have something. Do you know what I mean? I would, you know. Metallic doesn't need a bug up bag. She has a trusty spanner to survive shit. It's fine. Yes, exactly. But yeah, I think if you're gonna I think if you're driving about, it's worth having something. Yeah, if I drove, I would have a little basic toolkit and some other stuff. You know what I mean? Sorry about that. I just had to message someone behind the scenes quickly. Zed said, Nick knows most people wouldn't know how to use them if they did. Yeah. I think it's worth, you know, it's always worth. But then I'm like that anyway. See, if I went anywhere, I think of what I might need that day, and I might not necessarily need it, but I always think, right, if I'm going somewhere, I try to think of all the things I might need, and then I'll take them in a bag with me or something. And then a lot of the times you won't need it, but I'd rather have that stuff on me if I did need it than something happen and I ain't got the fucking stuff and be yeah. Falcon Punch said, Mike, you see the trucker's friend tool? It's cool looking, like half circle blade on the end. Oh, no, let me look that up. Oh yeah, I have seen that. I didn't know what that was called. Yeah, I have seen that thing. Yeah, because when I was designing my where was it? When I was looking up because I made my own survival pry bars before and used to sell them. I looked up other things and got inspiration from other things. You know what I mean? That's Nick said to Zed. True. That's another part of the issue, in my opinion. People should at least know how to change a tyre. Though I guess most cars these days don't have anywhere for spare. Yeah. Exactly. I accidentally naughty step someone in Funky's stream, man. It's gutting when you do that because you can't take it back. And instead of blocking someone, you can actually just take it back and then they can come back. But yeah, it's funny, isn't it? You time someone out and then you can't fucking get it back off. Been all right tonight, and I had to remove a couple of comments, but yeah, it's been reasonably good tonight, I think, isn't it? You not had to do any work. But I didn't know, and they probably cried about it, even though I'd apologised. For fuck's sake. It does crack me up, the old crying. I get crying. I'm now getting crying emails and crying. People are now crying, as Metallic full well knows, because she sent me it. People are now crying on Funky's stream, asking to be unblocked on here. Oh, fuck's sake. Irishman, you're right, mate. How you doing? He said, if you break down, you could always call AA and get a couple of alcoholics around to give you a push. Exactly. No, Dan was missing most of the night, so my spanner has remained holstered. I'm staying sober to at least the end of, till October the 1st, so none from me unless, I wouldn't do it tonight. There's a small chance if I'm in a good mood, I might do a late night one tomorrow, but sober. It depends what mood I'm in. But I ain't really in the mood for a late night one tonight. I might watch someone else's if they do one. Nick said, YouTube must be doing something recently as well. We've had a real lack of retards coming on talking about. Yeah. Tactical. So I did one last week and 2 people joined in, felt unloved. Yeah, I was there. Don't forget to get your shit cards in, by the way. Metallic said, not last week we didn't, it was a full moon. Oh, yes, yeah. James said the after parties will be chilly as fuck from next week. Wrap up warm up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it probably will be, won't it? Yeah, exactly. Oh, nah, don't know. I won't bother going on about that. Zed said, I think he meant. Oh, yes. That went over my head, Zed. The Alcoholics Anonymous AA bit. Without said, you know, I love to slap you silly with my spanner down. Can't work out if I planned that absolutely perfectly or that was trimmed to that size, but that fucking picture fit in there perfectly. So if you do buy these, make sure you get the bigger version, because the big one, if you buy the smaller one, it's just smaller. You know what I mean? I quite like it when it's cold. I can get more shit done when it's cold. I hate it when it's hot all the time. Can't hardly do anything. James said, is there a Halloween thing going on this year? I didn't get my clips done in time. Yes, yeah, there is. Yeah. I won't announce it until something like the 3rd of October or something, but yeah, there will be a Halloween special this Halloween, yeah. Whatever. What's the closest day to Halloween weekend? We might end up. What do you reckon it's worth doing? Should we do a Halloween special on the 29th? Or actually, no, I'll actually do the Halloween special on the 31st, shall I? Actually, no, it's got to be Halloween, isn't it? So it's going to be on a Monday then. Yeah, it's got to be on Halloween night, isn't it? If people can't, yeah, fuck it, Halloween night. Said, Mike, why did you use a photo of Matt? I thought that picture that looks older. That looks older in that picture than I look now. I don't know. Do you know what, Dan? I ain't got anything fucking. I ain't got any idea, but I might have a clue. I might have an idea. Sorry, not a clue. I might have an idea. Yeah, I can see that, Dan. I can see that. I think you'd make a good vampire, for fuck's sake. Oh, what you like doing Halloween stuff with the family? I probably won't start it till like 9 anyway. It'd be like normal live stream time. But yeah, I reckon I'm gonna have to. I should do it. I should do it on the actual Halloween night. You know, otherwise it won't be Halloween, will it? Yeah. Dan said it would be cool to see your take on what a Spyro demon looks like. Well, seeing as I've got a month and a half, me and Metallic was discussing something the other day to do with Metallic. Do you remember what we was on about? Leather. Yeah, that's the only clue. I might be able to do. Yeah, I might be making something. So I said, yeah, it has to be on the night. Yeah, so it'll be on actual Halloween night then. Start about 9ish. Well, it depends how long the video's on for. If it's short video, I'll start a bit later. But hopefully I can get a good 2 or 3 hours going on it. 2.5 hours going on it. So I said, why do people never look like their pictures on that sort of thing? I wonder. What these? I think it's because you have to do. They say don't smile. Because they say don't smile, you always have this weird, moody, serious look. Mike's making a baby, for fuck's sake. Dan said, I don't know about a vampire, but if Mike shaved off his beard, he'd look like a rather young Alexis. No, not young. No, yeah, I did say young, yes. Fuck's sake. The tat said, yes, I was going to say you might have to narrow it down. Yeah, leather. That helps, doesn't it? Leather. Yeah, I've got an idea for a yeah, technically I have, yes. Don't. Now we're going to start saying that me and Metallica made a baby. Fuck's sake. I'm still waiting for this joke to come through. Perfect. Metallica, James, he's made me a baby. She's real pretty. Oh, God. Dan said, saw a good idea the other day. Go into a passport photo booth and take a selfie instead of paying the machine. I've seen that, yes. Yeah, fucking hell, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I've not fully got planned out the Halloween video yet. It'll be the usual stuff of I'll request a load of stories from people. So who right now has got any Halloween stories that you think? And it don't have to be right. So it doesn't. I'd like true stories. So if any of you lot got ghost stories, true paranormal things, but you can also do. Have you got an old traditional ghost story that your family used to tell you, or your dad, your mum, dad used to tell you, or your granddad used to tell you? Fucking tell us that. I love them. I would. One of the things I want to know. I want to remember the old ghost stories that my family used to tell me. I can't remember them anymore. And there was a really good one my dad told me. And I can't remember it now. And I'm never going to know it. Just one of them. So it can be a made-up story. You can write a story like Zed actually writes like a horror story. It can be true paranormal events that happen to you or other people. Loads of shit. And then what I'll do bits in between. I don't know what I'm going to do this time though. Dan said, waking up to Bob getting paedophile one morning was pretty damn scary. Fuck's sake. Dad said, I'm still writing that fictional story for Halloween. Tactical said, no kidding, on Wednesday I was talking to my mate on Xbox and he shadow blocked me. He shadow blocked the light in. Hang on, no. I was reading that completely wrong. And a shadow blocked the light in the passage for a second. Just like someone walked past. Yeah, it's creepy as fuck, innit? Creepy as fuck. Yeah. That did laugh me ass off, Dan. Apparently that happened on a live stream. Can you remember that? Because I can't. I cannot remember that. Right. Dan said, I'll come to your house, Tactical. The talent said Bob was talking about his old stalker neighbour. Yeah, I I can't. I vaguely remember that, but not that actual bit. James said, in light of Dan's passage, no, the light in Dan's package gets blocked quite a lot. Let's say. Zed said, one of my old cats still turns up now and again in winter, yowling for the heat to be put on. Scared the crap out of one of my mates once. I bet it did. Oh, that reminds me. The funny thing is, Dan's just wrote the word etched. I've got to make. My work is still not finished. Metallic. I've still got to make the fucking and I know you didn't specifically. Well, I don't know, but I'm doing it anyway. I've got to make the holder so it holds this. Dan said it is etched into my memory like a scar. Irishman says, anyone watch Lock and Key? My mate was telling me to watch it, but it looks like Buffy the Vampire Slayer type shit. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Yeah, the fucking sword stand. I'm going to make it so it fits this, so you can have a proper display. Yeah, I forgot about that till I just saw the word etched, and then it reminded me. Archetype said, "Would you take a creepy mansion or a small but warm, comfortable flat?" Oh, I don't know, because I bet a creepy man, like, so it's a brand new creepy mansion to you that you've never lived in. I reckon you might. It depends what kind of like mentality you have, but I think I don't know. I would have to. I'd be tempted for the creepy mansion, but I doubt. I bet I wouldn't be able to sleep in there unless I was drunk. I don't know. I bet I would have to make at least a couple of the rooms non-creepy, and then I'll just live in those two and just make sure they had very good locks on the doors. But the problem is, the weird thing of all that shit, most of it's your own fucking imagination anyway. But you know, sometimes your imagination runs absolutely mad with you, don't it? That said, "Will look nice against that wood colour." But that remind me tomorrow, and I'll get it out because I completely forgot about it. If you could own or sell it, I'd probably get the creepy mansion, sell that, and then get the nice warm flat. Tactical mansion, then move tactical in because the ghost would only bother him. Maybe, yeah, good idea. Exactly. I'll let Zed off because that is technically a real thing. But thank you for working very hard, Metallic. I appreciate it. And I'm going to say it again. Watch fucking Titane, you motherfuckers. You're missing out. I promise you. You watch Titane and you'll be, why didn't I listen to Mike? You know. I'm fucking ignoring me. Tactical said, "I wouldn't mind if it was 13 erotic ghosts." Oh, God. What else did we? Oh, we watched. It Follows. You weren't too impressed by that one, though, were you? You liked it, though, didn't you, Metallic? That was the actual film. I saw it on Bravo one night. Oh, what, 13 erotic ghosts? I was thinking of 13 ghosts. Yeah, it don't surprise me that's a real thing. That's I almost spanner James for it because I didn't know it was a real thing. No, I appreciate you making the effort. I mean, do remember, mods, I said anyone as well earlier. But I said It Follows was okay as long as you have someone you can message all the plot holes to. Yeah, I must admit, and I don't know if I told you this actually in proper, like, saying it. I did enjoy doing that, but that was the most distracting way you can ever watch a film ever. But I still enjoyed it. It was just, I thought, that's not the kind of thing you want to do when you're watching a new film. Or not me, anyway. But no, I enjoyed that. If you wonder what I'm talking about, we watched it at the same time so that she could message me about the bits. But yeah, it means you're constantly going, not watching the film. Anybody want to get a final donation in tonight? Go on, go and do a donation, and leave me a funny message. Go on, It's really easy to do. This is how. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Go on, I bet none of you do it. The talent said, told you, I ain't messaging when I'm watching stuff, but honestly, some characters I'd have killed myself at some point. I'll be honest, it was really good fun, and it was a really good laugh doing that. But, yeah, in regards to watching a film, it's like the most distracting thing ever. But it was enjoyable, though. Yes, don't forget. Oh, fuck's sake, I'm get hiccups now. Tight said Mike needs alimony to buy a jigsaw to stop him knackering his shoulder when he makes aids. Yes. You know what? I might buy one soon. I'm going to buy a reciprocating saw thing. You know, the ones that you almost like a big drill. Yes. I think they're called reciprocating saws. I'm tempted to buy one of them. So get some money into the reciprocating saw fund. Because look, I've been wearing them things on my shoulder so much. Can you see where it's all red there? James Knight said It Follows was a decent attempt at modern horror, but yeah, it's patchy at best. Metallic, you're spot on. Yeah, it's good though. I quite enjoyed it, but I'll just gloss over the plot holes. James said, "Oh yeah," James said, "Try watching it with your head in the glove box." Right, tactical. Tactical said to James, "My glove box isn't big enough for my fat head of a micro car, a massive 900cc beast." Yeah, I did like James. Have you seen Titane then or not? That's worth watching. You like your films, don't you? Go and give that a go. James said Mike's trying to make a cover story for his love bites. Nice try. Oh god. Tell you what, them old Chinese paint pads, fucking hell, they work good, I tell you. Brilliant things. I bought 80 for about £8. They better be as good as they were the same ones that Timber gave me. My shoulder's fucked after them now. Yeah, I might get a reciprocating saw. I'm getting close to having enough anyway. Now, James, you must think we was born yesterday. Fuck's sake. It's pain pads. I'm telling you, it's pain pads. Right, everyone's too tight. Not even a £2 donation. Letting me down again. You know, I got married and divorced recently, don't you? And I need the alimony. Don't make me play you the clip. I might as well. For people who don't know, me and Metallic got married and divorced recently, and she's taken control of all my weapons. They're all hers now.
We're gonna be half pissed.
Yeah, that's hang on, we can get married now. I still speak to ring.
Oh, hold on, there won't. Yeah.
Samurai said yes. My full title is Colonel Reverend Samurai Bird Esquire. Oh, so you can marry us just for one day.
Oh, nice.
Yes, but it's only for one night, and then she's divorcing me, and then I can spend the rest of the live streams getting
alimony
donations. Are we gonna be like is it Joan Collins? Every time we come back, get married again, just for the you know what I mean? just for that day, yeah. And you know, because she's been married about 700 times, obviously. So every time we come back, we get married again for that night. Just love to take the wedding
no good
cake.
reason.
Sadly, we're probably getting divorced in the morning. Here's the
Well,
wedding
we'll
ring.
be lucky to make it through the night.
This is just adding to the terms of the divorce, by the way.
Oh, I'm getting it.
She's been trying to nick my sword.
Mine is the divorce settlement. You talking about what tattoos you... This is why we're getting divorced, you see. But even have his own wife's tattoo on him. Bloody rude. Have a word with your mother.
We got married tonight, but we've also got divorced already.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So
and there's the ring.
He now needs money for alimony, so you need to...
It's so I can do begging videos and get loads of
yeah.
donations. That's what it says on the actual court documents, the divorce documents.
How is it that I'm the bad party in this?
No, you're not.
Is it because I am a Spyro?
Oh, yeah, it's the mask, I think. It's the mask.
Is it the crinkle cut cock? Did you get jealous?
It's the fact that
intimidated by
she's
my
been
handbag?
she's been trying to steal my sword all night. I think that's what it was.
That's when we knew it was destined for favour.
There you go. Yeah, best ex-wife ever. My lovely ex-wife. Dan said, Mike will follow the path of Henry VIII. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Be careful next time you marry him. Metallic, it may be your undoing. No, the only thing that gets chopped here is milk jugs. You know that, Metallic. She said, I earned the swords down. Maybe it'll be his head that comes off. No. It's the heads of milk bottles. That's what comes off. Don't you worry about that. That's favourite ex-hubby ever. Thank you. Well, that ring looks like a Cheerio. Where am I? Yeah, it's a sphincter ring. That's what it is. Oh, I ain't going to go and get it. You've not seen it before. James says, springs on the shitmobile at 40%. Slow down, Captain. She can't take no more. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. I glossed over Zed's comment. He said, Mike and Metallic watching the same film at the same time and messaging each other. It must be true lust. For fuck's sake. Oh, God. Well, hopefully, Metallic, this will be finished for you tomorrow and it will be sat over there in its display, teasing you every single time I do a video until you come back. And I'll give you that thing I told you I'd give you as soon as you turn up. As soon as you get in this bedroom, you're getting something. She knows what. Oh, fuck's sake. And it is probably what you're not thinking as well. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, I forgot about the fucking the what do you call it? The sword stand. I had to laugh when I was poor neighbours. Oh, God. Tell you what, this I'm not going to keep hyping it up. But this joke is going to be worth it. I'm telling you. Right, I'll be off about another 10 minutes and I'm pissing off. I've had a good laugh tonight. So that said, we had a lot of fun that day, Tactical. We didn't stop from the moment I got there. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? It was good. Tactical, honestly, that was a great joint stream you did. I loved it. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good laugh. It was a proper good laugh, good fun. Yeah, the whole day was brilliant. She knows I fucking loved it. Weirdly enough, I enjoyed this because you know I'm quite an honest person. You know what I mean? So I'll tell you the truth though. I enjoyed myself so fucking much. I had like a weird come down for about 3 days afterwards. It's like what you have when you go on holiday. You know when you go on holiday and you come back and you don't know what to do yourself. I was like that. It was weird as fuck. Dad, looking forward to the next one when you reclaim your sword. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, reclaim, I don't know. It's always been there, hasn't it? It had nothing to do with the roofage in then. Maybe. Oh, God. Might have. Is that what it was? It was just, I managed to stay awake through it, but then it just affected me for 3 days afterwards. Oh, God. No, I had brilliant fucking time. It was great. It was absolutely great. I shall look forward to next time, Metallic. Oh, what did Mother say? Oh, you off, mate? Good night, Mother. Yeah, I'll be off in a bit. I'll be off in a bit. Down said I forgot about that dodgy gin. Yeah, I trusted her. Weirdly enough, that gin came up today in the conversation, didn't it? Metallic. That got mentioned today. No, I drank it. I trusted her. Stu, the next day, Stu said to me, "Oh, how many of your swords have gone missing?" And I actually said to him, I woke up and I was actually slightly disappointed that it was still there. Oh, God. Yeah, the old dodgy pink gin. Oh, and also, if anyone wonders where the Spink the Ring reference comes from, it's this. This is Let the Blood Run Free.
What are you doing?
I'm asking you to marry me.
Yes! Yes, 1,000 times yes! Oh, Warren, you've made me the happiest reanimated nurse in the world.
I made this for you in anatomy class.
Oh, it's lovely.
That's a gallstone, and this is a sphincter muscle. One size fits all.
Oh, Warren, it's the nicest engagement ring I've ever had.
Shall we?
Let's.
Sorry, I've got more tabs. I've had multiple tabs open there. But that's all. I couldn't work out how you had some left when I bought the bottle home. Forgot about the stuff. Yeah. I'll tell people what we're talking about if you don't mind. You don't mind, do you, Metallic? Let me know. Just say yes, no. And I'll actually let them know what we're on about. It will come up in the video anyway. But there was a reason this pink gin or the roofie gin came up today, and the reason we called that the roofie gin was because Metallic came round here with some booze, and there was this bottle that had like one shot in it, and it was just for me. So I started saying, "Oh, all right, how come there's this one shot and it's just for me? I'm the only one drinking it." So when I dyed this today, the actual dye color is that color. So to get the dye to look like this, I have to dilute it. Because it's an alcohol-based dye, you have to dilute it with alcohol. And the only thing I had left over was some cinnamon gin, wasn't it, Metallic, that you left me? So I had to mix this cinnamon gin with the dye, and it does make it a lot better colour if you want something lighter. And that's why the roofie gin came up. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once now. Nick said, "I bet that smells lovely." I was worried that it was going to have a smell, although that wouldn't have been a bad smell, would it? But luckily, it actually just smells of it just smells of leather, nice leather smell. That's it. Put the scabbard closer to the camera. I'm going to lick it to taste the gin. But yeah, it just smells of like a nice bit of polished leather now. Because I did think, I hope it don't have a smell to it. Mr. X said, "Back again, just unwrapping my new turning chisel, a cup hollow." Nice one. You back on it, properly now. Matacha, of course not. We have no secrets. Oh, no. Yeah, Matacha, does it smell? No, it doesn't. No, it just smells of leather. Just has a nice leathery smell to it. It smells like Teen Gucci. Irishman said, "Mike, I messaged you on Instagram about a YouTube channel talk." All right. Cheers, Irishman. I'll look after this. Ignore if anyone sees that my fingers are dirty, that's the I've got bits of the fucking dye on my fingers. You can't, once that stains your fingers, that stays on there for days. Tactical said, I read that. Put the scabbard closer to the camera. I want to lick it so it tastes of gin. It said, whoever it was that suggested the interrupters by my side, good call. They are signed by the same people as ranted. Ah, right. If you can remind me of that, Metallic, I'll look into that. But it don't matter if you don't. We'll come back to it. Oh, it's Cornish Bob, was it? But the problem is, that's why I'd rather have people send to me on emails or comments, because once it's on here, it just goes. I'll be honest with you. You don't need to put loads of You don't need to put a load to dilute it anyway. You only really need to put it was about 3 or 4 capfuls. It wasn't a lot. But consider completely different it's completely different colour, isn't it? And the good thing about that is you can actually get, if you need a different dye, you can make your fucking dye if you want. Right, I'll be off in a couple of minutes. James says, so when do we see full contact sword fight between Mike and Metallic? I don't know. Probably never. As if I would ever risk hurting my lovely ex-wife. Zed said, dye stains. Yeah, we believe you, Mike. We don't think you had a hideous bog roll breach. Oh, fuck's sake. Yes. Oh, fuck's sake. All right, I knew you were saying hideous. Don't need to write it again, Zed. I got it. Yeah, see you later, Dan. I'll be off in, be on for a couple more minutes. Crypto said he's back. Bollocks. You're at bollocks wrong now. I would give up at that point, Zed. I know you're saying bollocks and I know you're saying hideous. Come on, now you got right bollocks right. See you later, Tactical. Right, if I might as well call it a night there. I was staying on for another couple of minutes. Right, yeah, I will I'll see you all later. See you tomorrow. I've enjoyed tonight. It's been good. Completely different to last weekend, but I don't know what it was last weekend. I was in a funny mood. I think it was the moon. There was a lot of irritating bollocks going on. You know what I mean? I'll look forward to it. Oh, Nick, just before I go off, one of my favourite, I won't play the whole clip. One of my favourite comments in this video.
Oh, we're going to be half pissed.
I think it was Nick's nose saying, I'd love to taste a wedding cake. I don't know why I find that so funny. That comment in that video, I find that hilarious, yeah. I'd love to taste a wedding cake. Well, that just fucking amuses me. So thank you all in the chat for not being dicks. Yes, exactly. Everyone's been all right tonight. All right. Cheers, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Might do a late night one tomorrow, but sober. But we'll see how I feel, because I'll be honest, sometimes once you've done nearly 3 hours, you know what I mean? I used to find 3 hours really hard to do, but now I do 3 hours sort of naturally. It seems easier, if that makes sense. All right. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow night, and maybe a shooting video on tomorrow as well. All right. I might film it, though. Maybe not do it. All right. See you later. Good night. Thank you for watching. If I can remember, I press stop.